Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I am doing transformation of this pot. I am making this as a vase. So in this episode series we are converting this pot into vase. So we are using a crochet for making flowers for this vase. In this I am making a rose. So I'm using pink color for the texture of vase. I'm using different colors of a pink so that I get a different roses. So now let's get started with the rose. Okay, for making a rose we need a chain first. So we are making a chain of a 61. If you want a smaller one you can make a 31 chain, or a more bigger one so you can make a 91 chain as well. I am making medium one, so I am having a 61 chain. So first take a slip knot, and after slip knot then start with a chain like this. So after making a chain, okay, now I am done with the 61 chains. So now what we have to do, we just mark this loop. So this is my loop. So you can use anything for marking. I'm using this pen. Okay, now we have to make extra 5 chains, and after that after making a 5 chains we have to put that one in this 6th loop which we have marked. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, after this I do a 5 chain first and put the double crochet in the 6th one. After this we have to leave 2 chains, and in the 3rd one we have to do a double crochet. After making a double crochet in the same stitch we have to make a chain of 3 and a second double crochet in the same stitch. So first do this. Okay, now look, after doing this we get a V shape of this crochet. So we have to do in a first row whole chain we are making like this. First leave 2 chains, in the 3rd one make a double crochet and then make a chain of 3 and again double crochet in the same stitch. So after completing the row 1, okay, now it's done. Look, it's giving a shape like a rose. Once it's whole done we will fold it so it's looking like a rose. So after this it's the end. Now we have to take a chain 3 and rotate the yarn so that we have to put a 5 shape gap in this V shape gap, and after this it's started looking like this when you make a chain 3 and rotate your yarn and make a 5 double crochets in this first loop. It's look like this. Look, and after this we started to increase the numbers so that it gives a bigger look in the end. First we take a 5 and then we have to take a 6 in the middle one. Every middle one we take a 8 stitches, 8 double crochets. In the last two we take a 10 double crochets, so that gives a bigger look in the end. So let's do this. Okay, so after this we have a smaller gap between these two double crochets where we leave 2 chains. Here we have to do a single slip stitch. Okay, after this in the next gap we will do a double crochet of a 6 double crochet here, 5 single, and then a 6 double crochets here. So let's do it. Look how it's look like now. We have 5 double crochets here, single slip stitch here, single stitch here, and a 6 double crochets here. After that we do a single crochet here, and again we do a 6 double crochets in the next bigger one gap. Okay, after that 1 5 2 6, and then all the leftover we do 8, and in the last two we do 10 stitches, 10 double crochets. So the process is the same. First 5 6 6, and and single stitch in this middle one, and then 8. So let's complete this. Okay, so it's starting rolling up, look like this. So it's having a shape of a rose, so this means you have a correct process. So I am doing 8 stitches overall, and I marked last two so that I can remember I have to make a 10 stitches here. So we have to do a 10 double crochets here, and then this is our last process. By following this, our rose is completed. Okay, now 8 double crochets done here, and now what we have to do, a single stitch here in the between, and these last two are left, so we have to do 10 double crochets here. I marked this so that it's easy to remember, and look, now it's starting folding like this. Now it's done, look. uh, After the 10 double crochets, I make a chain 1 and pull the yarn long so that we fold it as a rose. From the sixth side where we have a 6 double crochet, we have to fold it like this tightly so that we have a rose shape. Look, in the last step, what you have to just do, the yarn you just cut after the long yarn, in the end you cut, you have to stitch that yarn randomly so that your rose can stable. It looks so stable after the random stitches. You have to just do random stitches from the below to the upward like this, and then you have to pull your yarn in the end. So after tightening up your rose, you have to cut the yarns, and that's your finish look. Now the rose is ready. Tighten up your rose from the ends you leave, make a knot here, and now the rose is ready. Look, cut that ends and it's look like this. So thank you for watching this episode. If you enjoyed, please subscribe my channel, like this video. See you in the next episode, in which I make another thing for my vase. See you in the next episode of transforming my pot into the vase. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.